Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. I have a good amount of words for you guys. But I'm gonna start with this one because this one is very fresh. You know, have you guys ever been in a situation where you're around someone or you're around people who go through the exact same thing that you're going through? I'm going to give you some examples, okay? Imagine like you're living in this area and you're around friends who also are having a hard time. Let's just say you don't have a job, they don't have a job, you're having a hard time getting a job, they're having a hard time getting a job. It's like both of y'all are in the same position. It's like both of y'all are like, man, like, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna eat, I don't know how I'm gonna pay bills, it's hard finding work right now. And it's like you guys can relate. You can relate to your struggle because they understand you understand them, and it's almost like y'all try to have each other. Okay, we're both struggling together. If I get a meal, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna share my meal with you. If you get a meal, you share your meal with me, right? So y'all can relate to each other's struggle because you guys are going through the same thing. You know, it's like same thing with family. Like y'all maybe living in the same house and you guys may be going through the same struggle. Like like let's say your parents may be struggling and you and your brother or you and your sister, you know, you understand your childhood because your parents struggled and you guys both experienced the struggle together, right? Okay. There's certain people that will understand your pain, understand your struggle, understand what it is you're fighting, but they at the same time they will still hate on you. And you're like, why? You're like, why would you hate on someone that's going through the exact same thing you're going through? It's not because they see that you're gonna be successful or they see that you have more. No, because y'all are going through the same thing. What it is people envy your strength. People envy your strength. It's like two people could be going through the struggle of having a hard time getting a job. Both of y'all could, you know, be having a hard time getting a job. And it's like the other person would be like, man, I give up. I'm not looking for work no more. And they may actually give up. Like they're not handing out resumes no more. They're not checking emails no more. They've completely just given up. And they're like, man, I give up. I'm going to just go ask this person to borrow some money. And you're like, no, that's not me. I'm not giving up. So it's like you're both struggling, but you're choosing to continue going out. So you go outside now and you're going from store to store handing out your resume. You're not giving up. And you're going back to the same store you've already given your resume to. So you're like, okay, you're going to be tired of seeing my face because one thing about me is I'm not going to quit. I'm tired. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of having to do this. And it's kind of embarrassing and it looks desperate because I've been here 4 or 5 times this month to talk to your manager about a job position. And I know you guys are tired of seeing my face, but I'm coming back because I'm ambitious and I'm not going to just give up like that. And I'm serious and I know what I have to offer to this company or to this store. And then the person that's going through the same thing as you, remember, they gave up. They're not going back to the same stores. They think it's embarrassing. They're like, I ain't begging. You know, I'm not going back to the same stores. Whatever. What's for me is for me. Your persistence, your determination, your ambition, the fact that you kept fighting, the strength that you had to even push yourself to go back to the store, the pride that you had to put aside to go back to the same stores to ask for opportunities, even though you felt like they were going to look at you some type of way, but you still went. That's what opened the door for you. So because you went to the store and you're persistent, the man at the store is like, okay, I saw your face 5-6 times this month. That's what I like. That's dedication. I like the fact that you're a fighter. I like the fact you're not going to give up. You know what? We have an opening coming up. When can you come in for an interview? I think I'm going to get the position to you. That alone proves something to me. That alone proves strength. That alone proves determination. That's the kind of person I want working for me. Someone that's determined. Someone that's not easy going to give up. Someone that no matter what or how embarrassed they are, they're going to keep showing up. They're going to keep showing up. They're going to show up no matter what. And then you get the job. And then let's just say you go home now and you see your friend or you see your family member and you're like, yeah, I got the job. And that family member and friend now becomes your enemy. Now they become your enemy. Now they hate you. They hate you and they're mad at you, and now y'all have a falling out because they feel some type of way about you. Now they're envying you. Why is that? It's not because you got the job position. Because you had the potential from day one. They saw you were a go-getter. They saw you were ambitious. The reason why they hate you, they dislike you, is because you're strong. You have the strength. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. What determines our outcome is how we choose to use these 24 hours. There's some people that will choose to use their 24 hours complaining. There's some people that will choose to use their 24 hours to fight no matter what. There's some people that will choose to use their 24 hours doing nothing. And there's people that will choose to use their 24 hours gossiping, lying, plotting evil. You see what I'm saying? People envy your strength. Especially the people that tried to tear you down. The people that wanted to see you fall. The people that were attacking you. They envy your strength because a lot of them, the type of things they did to you guys, they would have never been able to handle the very arrows they're aiming at you. They would not have been able to handle these arrows had it been aimed at them. They would not be able to handle it. Those witchcraft attempts that y'all feel, the very people that are doing it to you wouldn't be able to handle it. The slander that people do on your name, dragging your name through the mud, the lies that people tell on you, the rumors that people spread about you, they would not have been able to handle it had it been done to them. A lot of people like to dish what they can't take. And no matter how much they try and how much they dish what they can't take, they literally watch you jumping over each hurdle. They literally watch you exceeding the expectations. They watch you pushing past your own limits. They watch you. And when they do that, it's like they see your strength. They see your strength and they're like, man, how is he doing it? How is she doing it? How are they even still alive? The amount of traps I set for them, they shouldn't even be alive. Your strength. And you know what gave you strength? Your faith. Your faith. Faith and strength connect together. Because it's God who's strengthening you. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's God who's strengthening you. And the sad part is, even the very people that know your struggle will be the very ones that hate on you. Because you're strong enough to surpass the struggle. You're strong enough to surpass the obstacles. And the problem is that they could have the same strength, but a lot of them lack faith. So because they lack faith, it's almost like they envy the fact that you have faith and that you have strength. When they can have the same type of faith and strength too. But they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in their faith. That's what it is. That's the problem. Because anyone that believes that God is powerful is going to consistently continue to fight. No matter how tired they are. Because they know at the end of the day, God always wins. You see what I'm saying? And some of these people, it's like, it's just sad to see the very people that go through the very same things you go through, and it will be the very ones to hate on you. So you can be going through attacks, you can be going through witchcraft, you can be going through warfare, the nausea, the headaches, the migraines, waking up feeling woozy, waking up feeling drunk when you didn't even drink, your sleep being messed with, not being able to sleep. You could be going through all these stuff, yet a person that is going through the exact same thing will be the very person that's also hating on you. And it's like, how could you hate on someone who understands your pain, who understands what you're going through? Because they look at you and they see your strength. But instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to let his or her strength motivate me, some of them will go out of their way and plot and scheme. And what they fail to realize is, you have to be the most foolish person. I'm sorry, y'all. You got to be the most foolish person to watch someone go through the same things you're going through and then try to also put them through more things and think that God is going to spare you and bless you. The more people do this type of stuff, they make things harder for themselves. And then you have to question, are you really going through the same type of things that a person's going through if you have to do that? If you say that you're going through witchcraft and warfare and all of that stuff, and you know the warfare is hard for you, and you're trying to tear down someone else going through the same thing, you got to take a real good look at yourself. You got to reevaluate you as a person. You got to reevaluate your heart. You got to reevaluate your whole spirit, if that's what you're doing. Because any person that is going through some type of warfare, if you have any ounce of envy, any ounce of hate towards another child who's going through the same thing, there is something seriously wrong with you. And I'm keeping it real. You really have to reevaluate yourself. Because a person that's going through all that, the last thing they're going to do is they're going to plot against someone who's going through the exact same thing they're going through. That's the last thing that's not even the last thing. That wouldn't even cross their mind. Because the main thing that would be on their mind is, how can I get past this? How can I heal from this? How can I overcome this? That wouldn't even be on their mind, because they don't want to even block any type of blessing that's about to come in. Because warfare afflictions are so painful to the point where you don't even want to engage in anything negative, because you so badly just want to heal. You so badly just want peace in your life. So anyone who literally can go out of their way to try to plot against someone, yet they claim they're going through warfare themselves, they claim that they're being attacked themselves. It may be true. They may be attacked, but on a different level. It's not the same attack as someone that's actually innocently being attacked. It's a different type of attack. The attack that they may be going through is being used by the enemy. That type of warfare. Allowing the enemy to use you. That's a whole warfare on its own. Because the attack that an innocent person is going through is not the same attack. It's not the same attack. It's not the same. Because when you are innocently going through warfare, you don't want to hate on nobody. You don't want to put no one down. You don't want to see anybody else go down. You just, because you're so focused on wanting yourself to heal. You don't want to block any of your blessings. You don't want to block any type of, breakthroughs that may possibly come into your life. You're going to be so careful with the things you do and the things you say. Warfare actually humbles you. Warfare humbles you. But see, when your heart ain't good, oh my gosh. Anyone that envies your strength, the heart ain't good. Their heart ain't good. They have to reevaluate their heart. And that's, in most cases, that's what it is. Because there's people that go through things and it's like, you know how they say hurt people, which I think that's an excuse, because you're so responsible for the way you choose to treat people, right? Yes, hurt people, but at the same time, If you're so hurt, don't you want to heal? If you're so hurt, don't you want better for yourself? Why would you even try to add on any more turmoil onto what you're already going through? Right? Anyways, I'm just here to tell you guys that most people, God showed me last night, he said it's a strength. It's a strength. Most people, they envy your strength. That's what it is. And a lot of the people that envy your strength are the very people that are trying to afflict you. They're trying to afflict you. When they see that you're surpassing all these attempts and it ain't hitting you the way they wanted to hit you, that's proof. That's proof right there that you're strong. Because that's Christ. Christ is who's strengthening you. So that's proof right there that you're strong. Because a lot of them know they couldn't handle what it is that they put you through. They couldn't handle it. And if there's anyone that envies you, yet they've been through the same type of struggle as you, same type of pain as you, they need to reevaluate their hearts. Their heart ain't clean. Their heart ain't clean. You know, but that's what it is, guys. It's your strength. So continue to be strong. Continue to push forward. Continue to heal. The best revenge is no revenge. The best revenge is healing. Because when you heal, you're not getting revenge. When you heal, you're taking care of you. You're taking care of yourself. When you heal, doors open. When you heal, you renew your heart. Your heart gets renewed. Your spirit gets renewed. The best revenge is no revenge. Because the best revenge is healing. And it's sad that people envy the fact that you're trying to heal and that you're actually doing the work to heal. Because people envying your strength means they're envying you healing. Because in order to heal, you have to be strong. You have to be strong to face the pain over and over and over again. You have to be strong to face them arrows being aimed at you. You got to be so strong to have faith. You see what I'm saying? You know, and it's not that people can't do it themselves. They can. They have the same 24 hours. The problem is a lot of them lack faith. Problem is some of them, their heart's not clean. And in today's day and age, a lot of people have so much pride, they won't admit to themselves when they're not right in the heart. That's the biggest problem. Because if you're not keeping it real with yourself, how are you going to heal? How are you going to heal? If you're not keeping it real with yourself, how are you going to heal? And a lot of people don't want to keep it real with themselves. A lot of people want to pretend. A lot of people want to reap rewards, but they don't want to do the work. These roads are so bad. You know, but anyways, I love you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.